Friday, January 19th, snowed quite a bit last night. Received a call today that my bike is completely finished. All the new parts are added, it's tuned, and I'm on my way to Bicycle Garage Indy to go pick it up. And then I'm gonna go to the YMCA after that. It's a lower body leg workout day. I really want to build up my lower body strength again, since I used to do a ton of weightlifting and then I started doing ultra marathons, and you just spend all your time running and very little weights. So with the amount of biking that I'm going to be doing, I want to try and incorporate some lower body strength, squats, calf raises, and whatnot. So the Wahoo Kicker Core did arrive yesterday, so hopefully after leg lift today, I can figure out how to get the Zwift system set up, get the Wahoo Kicker on, and maybe go for a bike ride. That would be awesome. But pumped to go get the bike and see what they did to it and just see how it feels riding. Quick leg sesh, and now I'm just gonna go home, continue working on lower power, set up this Zwift, and get to biking. No joke, really, it feels very real, very enjoyable to basically play a video game on your bike. But that was 10 miles. I'll do more here in the near future and actually explore Zwift a little more. about 20 minutes, not doing too much. Should just be rested, but this is way too fun to not jump back on and explore. Also, did not realize the kicker itself back here auto adjusts itself for elevation. So I've done 290 feet of ascending climbing, and I can actually feel it because the kicker is connected to Bluetooth with the map, and it will adjust the resistance on its own, and then I have to change my gears to match that. So even though a shorter distance and shorter amount of time, there's actual elevation inside of Zwift that I didn't realize helps you with your training. I thought this would just be flat, but this is actually helping me with rolling hills up and down, because Chattanooga will have rolling hills down in Tennessee. Finished up afternoon workout at the YMCA. 5 miles, 8 minutes, 56 seconds per mile pace. Comfortable, not pushing it too hard since biked yesterday and this morning, so feeling a little fatigued. Finished with another 1 mile swim, trying to get my body accustomed to the water. I've been watching a lot of videos about form, technique, because obviously I'm not a swimmer. So really trying to master that and master my breathing. Definitely feel upper body tightness. It's not from weightlifting, but weightlifting has contributed to that. But the side lateral movements in the pool is something completely new and something that's definitely uncomfortable right now. So I'm feeling the fatigue with that. It's a pretty productive week all around though. This is the longest I've worked out total for a whole week in a long time. I did 7 hours in total this week across swimming, biking, running, and lifting. We did a little over 15 miles, which is around 2 hours of running. Did a little over 15 miles biking, which was about an hour and a half. Did about 2 hours of weightlifting, and then swam a little over an hour for 3,964 yards, which is about 2.25 miles in the pool. So overall, very productive week. Still have not officially started training. The earlier the better to get used to that much fatigue and power over the body for the week, and going to be adding hours for the entire week as the year goes on. Some weeks are 13, 14, 15 plus hour workout weeks as we get further and deeper into the training. Good morning. Our bike ride, 15.6 miles in, 1,284 feet of elevation. 6:55 a.m. on a Monday, so good start to the week already. Good morning. Nice, dreary, rainy morning, which is nice every now and then. The gym was quiet today. I just did about 40 minutes, upper body, focus on chest, and then did a little bit of lower body legs, squats, and leg raises just to keep toning those muscles. And then I needed to do half an hour of swimming today, so I got 1,200 yards in, which is about 0.68 miles. And I was feeling heavy. I don't know if that's because of the lifting I did right before that, or I'm just in my head, but I felt like my back legs, I just felt as if I was sinking. And I'm working on form, I'm working on breathing, but for some reason today, I did not feel flat and as buoyant in the water. So if anybody has tips, advice for how to keep yourself flat and keep yourself buoyant and feel like you're floating on the top, that would be helpful. I want to take a moment and just acknowledge a comment that I got on my last video. I'll post it here, but I pinned it on my last video. But Pratamish Patil, and I apologize if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, but he posted, the journey is what makes you an Ironman, and the race is just the 1% of it. And that's something I've heard that saying, the journey is what makes you whatever it is that you're signing up for or choosing to go after. And the race or the hilltop, that milestone, is just the 1% of it. But it's something I need to hear pretty much on a daily basis, because I psych myself out all the time. I sign up for races. I choose to do things in my personal life, and I just want to get to the finish line, and I want to get to the mountaintop just to show that I did it. I accomplished it. But everyone understands that signs up for races or big endurance feats, whatever it may be. You understand the sadness and the difficulty of when it's over, because you spend all this time along this journey, and you get to the race day, you finish, and what comes next? It's a void. It's an endless void of all that work that I did in that journey to lead me to where I was going. Now it's gone. I accomplished it, but what do I do next? And that's where I psych myself out. The journey of this. I mean, choosing to wake up in the rain and cold and go run is not just helping me achieve and obtain my goals of completing an Ironman or any race. These little parts of the journey have compounding effects, and they fall into my personal life. This makes me a better husband. It makes me a better father. This allows me to be self-accountable and more disciplined, and not just this area of my life, but my entire life. So that reminder of, if you sign up for something, if you choose to do something, it's okay to have the finish line in mind, but understand the journey is truly what you signed up for. It's exactly what you wanted. You wanted to be uncomfortable. You wanted this discomfort because you knew it was going to build you and empower you to be the best version of yourself all around. Just a little over an hour run, 6.81 miles. There's some cats fighting down there. Oh, if you could hear that. And an 8-minute, 50-second per mile pace. Training officially starts next week, but man, these cats. I'm just practicing adjusting to a different schedule so that I can start day one on top of things. Very different compared to last training programs where I would just run and hit certain mileages. This is kind of all about time. Just running for an hour, not thinking about pace, just trying to stay comfortable, zone 2, zone 3 heart rates. So an hour done. It was nice and foggy and rainy. It's not cold, it's chilly. This is some of the best conditions. Off to work. behind. It was 21 miles per hour average rate, and gosh, they were taking it quick. So I fell behind, but this bike ride I've done so far, an hour and a half, 30 plus miles. Absolutely phenomenal start to the day. Did a nice 30-mile bike ride and finished a little over 2-mile run. We were not supposed to run today, but when it's foggy and dreary like this, I don't know. It's my favorite conditions. There's so much clarity and you just feel good. Solid training week so far. It's Thursday, so we're still going tomorrow, but this is the end of this video.